What's up, y'all? Got a banger from my boy Simp Saver Sam. Let's get straight into it.
He admitted that he was going to vote for Donald Trump, and
That was it.
I can't share my life with somebody that's going to support that direction. I mean, this individual is a convicted felon, will say offensive.
What's so funny to me is he might be convicted, but the thing is, you ladies and men idolize celebrities all the time, and you really don't know what's going on behind closed doors. The fact that his entire life is now to the forefront of all the media and everything else online, you're going to judge him for that. Okay, well, I want you to be investigative discovery for everybody else that you idolize or that you like. You know what I mean? Like, imagine breaking off a relationship because of somebody voted something different than you. Like, this is insane.
Remarks about women, about different ethnicities, and I find it highly offensive. How can this man lead our country when he's in a position of power and will openly insult different groups? It's very offensive.
I believe that Kamala Harris is the leader that we need, and she gives us, a seat at the table. And if you're not at the table, you're on the menu. But I don't know how many people would have gone as far as to split with their significant other because of
that's
political
crazy.
view. Do you regret your decision to leave?
No. I am a strong woman, and I believe that women
I'm a strong, independent woman, don't need no man.
out there need to be strong and stay steadfast in their convictions. Ladies, we need to band together.
I love it. I love it. It's always single women keeping other women single. Misery absolutely adores company. These ladies out there talking about, you need to leave your man too. Don't stay with him. Why would you stay with him? This is ridiculous. It's so funny to me, bro. Woke woman when they find out their boyfriend voted for Trump. Oh, Lord.
Stupid f***ing whore! So I'll just shut the f*** up!
Daddy, chill.
I'll just shut the f*** up for good now, huh? Yeah, you f***ing want that? Yeah? We are f***ing over, you f***ing dumbass! I hope that you choke on a piece of concrete and literally...
Choke on a piece of concrete? Really? You can tell when people didn't talk trash in middle school, bruv. That is a horrible burn. You know what's the worst one I've ever been called? A guy I was talking, we were going back and forth in high school. This dude called me a crushed bag of potato skins. You crushed bag of potato skins? I was like, bro, we gotta bring back bullying, man. These kids gotta learn how to trash talk, bro.
Really go to hell. I will see you in fucking hell, you fucking asshole, you fucking liar, you fucking manipulator, you goddamn wish you would have played your cards right with me, you
Yeah, I'm sure he's over there curled up in the corner crying about missing that.
asshole!
Stop it. Get some help.
Even her friends think she's so...
Stupid.
Like, come on, honey. Just let it be. Be like Elsa in Frozen. Just let it go. You know what I mean? You don't need to trip on it that hard, honey. Goodness gracious. Like, this is absolutely wild to me. I know the dating scene sucks, but so does getting hurt in an accident. Have you ever found yourself involved in a personal injury case? As an image consultant, I meet a lot of clients who are actually recovering from all sorts of injuries, from car accidents to workplace injuries. And I was actually surprised to see at how many people lose their personal injury cases, which is why I want to talk about Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. They specialize in a wide variety of personal injury cases, and they've won thousands of big cases. And if you do end up working with them, they're going to fight for the money that you deserve. Just recently, Morgan & Morgan solidified verdicts in Florida for $12 million and $26 million in Philly. That's up to 40 times the highest insurance offer. And I'm telling you, your case could be worth millions. And the best part is, it's all free unless you win your case. Now, if you've also been the victim of a personal injury or a serious accident, you can visit www.forthepeople.com/Levi, found in the description below, where you can start your free claim today.
My boyfriend supports Trump and I don't know what to do. Please help.
Okay.
Long story short, my boyfriend told me lots before
Those
that
glasses are bigger than my dreams. What are you wearing?
he didn't follow the election. he didn't like care about politics or whatever. But and we just got into this whole discussion this morning because he supports Trump. And I said, but what about the fact that Trump's taking away women's freedoms? He said,
is he though? I've seen a lot of stuff where he ain't talking about none of that.
Not. He's making it, he's giving them the choice. And I said, no, he's not. Like, he's actively not doing that.
Like, what I try and understand throughout these videos is when people have had these discussions in their house privately, why do people then go to their car and complain about it on TikTok?
Facts. Oh, look in the back of Sam's stuff. That's a glove from Alex Pereira, and he's got some really rare Pokemon cards. Right, if you don't watch Sam's content, you're sleeping, because my man can put together some nasty good comps. He's good with it. A really close friend of mine now. We talk pretty much every day on IG.
Then he said, well, then if a woman wants an abortion, she can just go to another state. And I said, but, you know, not everybody has the ability to go to another state. A lot of people...
And why is that always the first course of action is getting an abortion? Why didn't you guys wear condoms? Why weren't you abstinent? Here's another one. Don't have sex. I know it's a crazy concept here, but you don't want to have a baby. Don't do the things that may equal a baby.
People don't even have cars, you know. And then he said, whose fault is that? That's Kamala's fault and Biden for making the economy bad so people can't afford cars.
No. It's y'all's fault for making a baby. That's who it is. Am I missing something here?
And he said, you know that even if the economy is really good, there's still a lot of people that can't afford cars. I don't really know what to do. If anyone in California has a place I could stay at,
whoa,
let me know.
She wants to move out over that.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't. It's just really not what I expected. So yeah, any advice would be great. If somebody wants to talk some.
Here's some advice. How about you be okay with somebody not agreeing with everything you believe?
Shots fired!
I know, way out of pocket for that. But like, people don't have to agree with everything that you think. It's okay to have a contrasting belief, whether it's a religious belief or a different political ideology. Like, for example, when Cass and I got together, I was an atheist and she was Christian, and we were both cool with it. It wasn't a big deal. It wasn't like a huge deal breaker. She was like, I believe what I believe, you believe what you believe. Too many people just look for a mirror image of themselves and their partner, and it's like, bro, you need to go out there and find somebody that doesn't believe in everything you believe in, because they're going to have disagreements in relationships, and it's good to have somebody that you can agree to disagree with. I love it when you guys are in the comments like, Levi, I don't agree. Cool. It is what it is, dude. Like, I'm okay with other people having their opinions, and I'm not going to be mad because you do.
That voted for Donald Trump, this message is for you. Please listen to what I have to say. Now, I'm sure you're absolutely thrilled that your guy won, and congratulations to you on that. I'm not here to talk about politics. I'm here to remind you of something very important. Donald Trump is not coming to save you.
Nobody's coming to save you, dude.
Shots fired!
Nobody is.
Do I need to say it again? Donald Trump is not coming to save you. What I mean by this is any problems that you're facing in your life with feeling stuck, you're feeling overwhelmed, you're feeling directionless, this man is not going to change that for you. Please understand that. I coach young men for a living that are in these positions, and let me tell you something right now. It doesn't matter who's president. Nobody's helping you with that stuff. Now, you might be elated, you might be thrilled, but here's the thing. Your life today is the same as it was yesterday. And if you don't do something about it, your life a year from now is going to be exactly the same as it is today. And that doesn't matter who's in office at all. It matters what you do and the actions you take. The votes that you cast that really matter, or the actions you take every single day of your life.
As a non-American and speaking to American friends I have, a lot of people aren't concerned about saving themselves. They want to save the country. And I was a bit confused by the point of the video. Like, I couldn't tell if he was annoyed that Trump won, or he's telling people no matter what the election results are, you've got to take action, which I can agree with.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same. I'm like, I couldn't tell which side he was on. Not to say that you got to be on a side, but at the end of the day, nobody's coming to save you. Like, what was the point of this video? I guess maybe pushing his male coaching program.
A lot of comments like these on my videos from women in the same boat, finding out that their boyfriend, even one woman said that her boyfriend of 3 years found out that he was a Trump supporter.
Aren't these liberal women supposed to be the most accepting and open-minded, though? That's what I think is just so funny. It's like, we're very accepting, we're open-minded, but if you believe in not what I believe, then you're a bigot. What?
Is it that much of a big deal, though?
And I don't even want to get into the whole politics side. It's election day. You've already made up your mind. What I want to talk about is dating in today's political climate.
Why are you talking about dating as a synonymous or as something that's parallel to the political climate? What? Dating is dating. Politics is politics. But this is how men think. Men's minds are like boxes. We think about a subject, we pull that subject box out, we talk about it. Women's minds are like a ball of wire. Everything's connected. What you had for breakfast is connected to your mood now. It's connected to the political climate. It's like, this is the problem, is the way you guys are thinking about it. Men aren't going out into the dating market being like, I'm looking for a woman that, voted for Trump. We're just looking for a chick that is like fit, feminine, friendly, cooperative, submissive, and has no kids outside of us. It's that simple. Unless I'm way off, chat, and let me know.
Now, look, I am all for everyone having their own opinion on different policies,
Stop the cap.
being of different political parties.
Stop the cap.
But this election specifically has drawn a line in the sand of ethics, morals, and values. So my problem is that if you're going to be in a partnership with someone, if you're going to get married to someone, if you're going to raise a family with someone, you better damn well have the same ethics, morals, and values. Because
Just got to be a carbon copy of you, huh? A clone, A man that thinks exactly like you think. Isn't that a little childish? Like, you know what I mean? To look for a man that only believes in what you believe in. What happened to like having somebody that wasn't exactly like you? It seems a little selfish to me, yeah?
that is going to affect how you see the world.
Yeah, I agree with, you should be on the same page morally, but having different political views.
Yeah, Sam, exactly. I agree. Like morally, like how you raise your children or something like that. Like I agree with that stuff. But when it comes to believing in the same political party, like, bruh, I see politics just like I see reading manga or, watching a certain TV. We're watching horror shows on Netflix. It's just one little subsect of your life, one little category of your life. Like, it's not your entire being or your entire entity. It's just one thing. It's just funny. Every 4 years, people come up out of the woodwork talking about, you're a bigot and this, and it's crazy to me.
So it's official. My wife is divorcing me.
Oh, shit.
She said she couldn't be with the Trump supporter.
Wow. While you're working and she's staying.
Told me I have it till the end of the day to get my shit out of the house.
End of the day?
Get all my things.
Wow, that's
crazy. Change the lock. She doesn't want me back. She said she's taking the kids away from me.
Wow.
That's brutal.
Yeah.
That's nutty, bruv. I feel bad for that guy. I feel so bad. This is why, dude, I think it's so important to get with somebody that you can agree to disagree with. Cass and I did on so many subjects, and we're still rocking heavy.
Are up, and they are up over politics. Here is just one example.
Okay.
I'm starting divorce procedures with my husband after I found out he voted for Donald Trump. It's not the only reason. We've already had problems like him forcing me to go to church or having me quit my job and become a housewife because...
Those don't sound like really bad things. Going to church, quitting your job to be a housewife, most women would be begging to do that.
He got promoted for a good job.
I'm confused, right?
Me too, Sam. What is there to be super mad about? Like, he's being a provider male. Don't most women want that? And going to church isn't that bad of a thing. I mean, some churches, depending on where you go, and like I don't go to church. I pray. I believe in God, but it's like depending on where you go, I guess there's some biases at certain churches, but for the most part, the message is pretty positive.
A job where we moved, so I settled in doing housework. I cook, I clean, I'm good at it, but the Trump vote was the last straw, and his lack of remorse. We had a conversation. I told him how hurt I was, how he knew how much I hated Trump, the trauma that man has put me through, but he did not care. I should be grateful because...
The trauma that man has put you through, aren't you literally allowed to quit your job, be a stay-at-home mom? What trauma are we talking about here? Maybe I missed it.
of the job benefits he'll have for his line of work. I'm not going to do this anymore. We have no prenup. I'm going to fight for my rights. We've been married 8 years.
Oh, it's a wrap.
Is she reading a script?
No, I think she's reading a post. I think she's reading a post.
Much, not anymore. I'm going to take everything I'm owed. The political divide is as big as I've ever seen it, and I've been a divorce lawyer for 20 years, so people have been coming in and talking about their political differences as one of the conflicts that exist in their house for a long time, but it is now at an all-time high. The ideological divide in this country has just gotten wider and wider and wider, and many of us were hopeful that after the election there would be some relief, but it seems to have only...
No, it's just sore winners and sore losers. That's really all it is. Everybody on both sides, sore winners, sore losers. It is what it is.
And doesn't mean we don't remember who the you voted for. And just please, please don't test your gangster on me, because...
Don't test your gangster on Bertha here.
You will end on a stretcher.
You will get a 2-piece and a biscuit like she's working overtime at Popeyes. Okay? Okay? Do not test our gangster. Okay?
Stupid. Stupid.
Oh my God. She really seems like she's from the trenches here. Do not test our gangster. Oh my God.
So serious. Nobody talk to me unless you want to swing. If you want to fight, text me, call me, whatever.
Stop the cap.
So this
That's
donut
what I'm saying. Stop the cap, bro.
Stop the cap.
you can hear talking is actually
my whole life to this
on Snapchat.
or who I am.
Okay.
This is not who I am as a professional or who I am as a teacher. I've devoted my whole life to this, you know, preparing my whole life. I always wanted to be a teacher from the time I was a young child.
She practiced this in the mirror right before going on TV, all this.
And, you know, I finally worked my way up to that. And
I'm going to keep it a buck, bro. I'm going to keep it a solid buckaroon. Being a teacher is not hard.
Shots fired.
Being a good teacher is very difficult. Being a thoughtful teacher, an empowering teacher, a motivational teacher, being able to uplift students. I used to be a teacher. Being a good teacher is very, very difficult. Being a teacher, not tough. I think you can get a teaching certificate in about 6 months, about as long as it takes to be a cop.
I am well respected, which I appreciate. I love my students. I love their families. I love the people I work with.
But you just said if anybody tested your gangster, you'd be swinging on them, huh?
And, you know, I'm just trying to do what's right now to get my life back up.
Crocodile tears.
Right. Not a single tear was shed there, buddy. Not a single one. She about to start wiping them, too. This is my favorite. It's when there's not a tear shed and she starts wiping them.
And it's my biggest passion in the world.
What's your message to those parents?
Those parents, I am so sorry that you had to see that side of me, because the only side of me I ever wanted you to see was what you saw.
You should have thought of that earlier.
She's only sorry because that video...
I was about to say, you sorry because you got called out. Here's my deal with apologies, bro. An apology only counts as if you say it before you got caught. When you say it when you got caught, it's just because you're sad you got caught or you mad you got caught. But when you say it before you get caught, that's when it's a sincere apology. It's a big difference.
Things you can do as a woman is have a husband.
What?
I think it's
That's just one of the lamest things you can do, huh? I think one of the lamest things you can do is have a bunch of cats.
Shots fired.
How about that?
really lame whenever I'm talking to somebody who I think is like somewhat cool and suddenly they're like, oh, my husband. I'm instantly like, oh, you're what? Gross.
If I ever have a daughter,
you gotta just say, hey Google, show me the relationship with her father, because I almost biggity bet you there ain't one. Leave your husband. If your husband voted for, he doesn't, doing my part as an American woman, I'm breaking up with my Republican boyfriend last night and officially joining the 4B movement this morning. What? Are they really super empowered?
My girlfriend of 15 years broke up with me because I voted for Trump. Woof. All the American girls who broke up with their boyfriends for voting.
What? Honestly,
because he told me his family voted for Trump, so I asked for a few days of space to think about, you know.
All these videos seem to be in cars. Sorry, that's just me noticing little things like that, but yeah. All these girls complaining about their relationship, their boyfriend's doing it in the car, man.
I want to be in a relationship with someone whose family is like that, because I've cut my own family off for that shit. I'm not going to be associated with that. I'm not.
Good for you,
so
mate.
I needed some time to think about it, because he really was good to me, and I liked him a lot. And then after a couple days of thinking about it, I reached out to him saying, you know, what time do you want to get together to talk about it? And at this point, he said, I'm so confused, I'm so sad, I'm so scared, I don't know, I haven't known what to say, because I voted for Trump too over the weekend with my family. And he just spilled it, just word vomited, because he was just getting so nervous about it, he couldn't keep it in anymore. So that's how I found out.
I'll show you something you can't keep in anymore. That was horrible.
And then, I kid you not, it was a 2-minute breakup. I said word for word after he sent me that, oh boy, yeah, that about does it. And then continued to tell him how disappointed I was in him. Yeah, and then I unadded him off of everything. And that's how it went. So, yeah.
She's so empowered. God. What a queen. This is, yeah.
Easiest, quickest breakup of my life.
The thing is, fair play.
Look forward to even more there, honey. Look forward to even more. Loki, somebody want a carrot? Free. Sit. Wait. Free. Boy, I gave you that long boy carrot today. That daddy long leg, huh? Call that carrot the never-ending story, huh? You know what I mean? No, it's absolutely wild to me, bro. It's absolutely wild to me that people will cut off loved ones, cut off family members, cut off relationships because of the way somebody voted politically. Like, bro, politics is just one other facet of life. You're gonna have a new one in 4 years. We always do. In the next 50 years, we'll look back and be like, it is what it is. It's like, how much time do you think people realistically sit down and go, man, Ronald Reagan really just affected my life. Lyndon B. Johnson really just, man. It's just somebody else to blame. But to that chick's point earlier, it's just driving a further gap between people. The Democrats are becoming more radical. Republicans are becoming more radical. It's like there's further sides on each side. It's just absolutely wild to me. It's like, bro, can't we just like chill out? The bipartisan system, in my opinion, is meant to divide anyways. Like, why don't we just chill out? It's okay to be in love with someone who doesn't agree with you on absolutely everything. But we're so selfish, we're so narcissistic nowadays in the dating market that we're just looking for a carbon copy clone of what we believe and what we think. Our entire ideologies, we're just looking for someone to echo every sentiment we have, morally, ethically, politically, music-wise, the movies we like, the clothes we wear. But I think it's just a form of extreme narcissism and everyone being so selfish. And I think that's where we need to be a little bit more selfless, have a lot of gratitude. Like, I'll tell you one thing that'll change your life right now. Start having gratitude. At the end of your day, I don't care if you're religious or anything, at the end of your day, when you're in bed, sit there and, like, focus on 5 things you're really thankful to have. I'm really grateful for having Loki. I'm grateful for having Cass. I'm grateful for being able to have a home. I'm grateful for my electronics so I can record videos. I'm grateful for my audience. I'm grateful for the opportunity to live in a first world country. You start doing that, and before you know it, your mindset's real positive because you're focusing on the positive stuff. I want to show you guys a study that I saw the other day. There's a study that just came out that cat ownership is linked to schizophrenia. Kind of crazy, right? Cat ownership and schizophrenia. Cat ownership and schizophrenia-related disorders and psychotic-like experiences, a systematic review and meta-analysis. I'm not going to read the whole study, but it has been a study that just came out. Look at this, 2024, April, this year. Cat ownership may be a risk-modifying factor for schizophrenia-related disorders and psychotic-like experiences. The study aimed to systematically review and meta-analyze publications that reported the relationship between cat ownership and schizophrenia, good Lord, that word is giving me hell, related outcomes. Isn't this absolutely crazy to think? Cat ownership, cat bites, cat contact, like this is wild. So ladies out there getting all these cats, no wonder y'all going crazy, bro. I guess the moral of the story is get a freaking dog. Look how good this kid is. Loki. Free. Free. You're a good boy. He's such a good boy. But we trained him. So, cats can't be trained. Dogs can. Moral of the story. I don't know. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Go cop the 2 ebooks, The 4 Pillars of Personality, and 4 Steps to Style. I'll see you guys tomorrow, man. Peace.